Great day, guys. What's going on, Shark?
Andy, how you doing?
Doing great. How about yourself?
I am wonderful. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm using my Android. I was using my iPhone, but then I actually started going through my lives and listening to them. I don't like how I sound.
Android's gonna be better.
Oh, you're breaking down. I mean, you're breaking out.
Say the Android's gonna be better anyways.
Oh yeah. All right. So let me see. Let me take this thing off Wi-Fi real quick. We got a couple people on here that went to the boot camp. FTC, who's that? Do you remember?
Were you asking me?
Yeah.
FTC, who is that?
FTC is the handle. It's the handle.
They said they went to the boot camp. Oh, that's Scott.
Oh, Scott, you want to hop online? I,
Send him a request.
he replied. He said, "Scott, I'm so sorry." I'm like, I don't. I remember other things. I'm gonna bring you online, STC or Scott. So, how are you?
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right. How you doing?
All right, all right.
Wonderful.
Hey, we got another boot camp coming up, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Next month.
About to go down.
You already
So,
know.
I hope everybody's taking
what did
advantage of the early bird special. We got what? Another day?
Another day. That's it.
Get on it.
You're gonna have to pay regular price.
Yeah, gotta
What you
hop
got
on.
going on?
Well, right now I'm at Taekwondo with my daughter, but I actually was out earlier today. I I got a contract on a lot actually earlier this week. So what I've been having some trouble finding lots that were like 5,500 square feet and bigger. But I did find one that was actually a half acre.
Oh,
So
yeah. How
yeah,
much?
I actually got it for right around 12 grand, about $12,000. All the cheaper lots, they're smaller, you know. So what I want to be able to do is build at least a 3-1-3-2. Uh, the first one that I do. So I'll keep y'all
that?
posted.
So you needed a lot that big just to build one house?
Yeah, well, thing is, I'm gonna do the ADU. I'm gonna get
Oh,
that. So I found out that I could put an apartment um, in the back, kind of like a garage with
apartment garage, yeah.
yeah, with the space over top of it. So yeah, I needed a fairly decent sized one. So
It only had to be 4,500 square feet for that.
4,500.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What market are you in?
that lot you may be able to split and make two lots out of that. You need to check on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check to see if I can split it. Um, but yeah, that's about what I'm doing. I'm still looking for a couple of contractors. Some of my contractors up here been flaking on me, but it's all good. I'm gonna find some
Yeah.
more. Yeah,
What market are you in, Scott?
I'm in the Roanoke, Virginia market, Southwest Virginia,
Mm.
and it's kind of mountainous out here. It's not a lot of flat land, but it's still some good lots to build on. And Gigi is rocking my credit daily, hooking me up. So that's definitely been a blessing. Appreciate you. So it
Thank
works.
you.
Don't hesitate to join this boot camp because This is a real situation here. So you
When did you
changing
go to the boot camp,
lives.
Scott?
Huh?
When did you go to the boot camp?
I went June. I went to the last boot camp, and
Uh-huh.
we had a strong class, and you know, everything that y'all advertised, we pretty much we saw it, we touched it, you know. So
You touched it.
I'm a little sad that we weren't going to the beach. I hear the next boot camp is getting a little beach action. Little
I know.
envious of that, but it's all good. You grow, you know. So maybe next year the boot camp will be in Bermuda, the Bahamas. So I don't know.
You know what, Scott? I'm telling you, I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
We having a reunion too in January. We having everybody come back in January.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. I'll
Everybody
be
from
down
this
for it.
year, every boot camp from this year, all 4 of them. We're gonna do
Oh,
a
right.
reunion in January.
Okay. I'll be looking forward to getting that information.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so Andy has a mastermind, and we're having 2 meetings, right, for the mastermind, and one of them is going to be out of the country. I don't know where yet. I haven't told Andy yet either. He doesn't know. I need to plan it out.
Big things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to. What I want to do is get going on my business credit, Gigi, and
Okay.
that way I can finance the mastermind. So
Hmm.
I'm trying to use that credit to start, you know, getting more knowledge and the whole nine, as well as, you know, buying lots and different things. So y'all taught me a couple of things, because I told you my credit was all the pieces, and I've been throwing cash around, and
Uh-uh.
that was not the move. So I'm gonna report back in a couple of months. I'm gonna show y'all some things.
I'm excited, Scott. What did you start off with? What was your score?
My score was like in the fives. It was terrible.
Oh.
So because
Wait,
I
wait,
had
wait. You were the one that didn't want to talk about it at the boot camp, right?
Yeah, we were a little ashamed. We didn't want to talk about that thing at the boot camp. Hey, it was a good vibe. I didn't want to bring the vibe down. I didn't want to make nobody depressed. So I left that part out. But it's all good though. You know, I done won and I done lost, and now I'm winning again. So you know what I mean? That's the way this thing go. You can't appreciate the wins without the L's. You know. So,
Exactly.
and then,
Exactly.
you know, we've been talking about people. I mean, you done brought people on the live that, you know, have done some bids and different things. And people need to pay attention to people who've been down, because from what I'm seeing, the people that have been down are the ones that hustle the hardest. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean, appreciate it more. You know, there's a lot of us out here, we lazy. And I've been one of them lazy people, but my hustle game is on 1,000 right now. So y'all get with Andy and Gigi, and take my word for it, we're gonna all be just laughing in about a year or two. So, but yeah,
Well,
I need to
I'm really
10x.
happy for you.
What's the score at now? What you done went up to?
Well, I haven't really had a lot of movement, but I've had a whole lot of deletions. All right,
Yeah.
so it takes a little while. That's the thing everybody need to understand. It's not overnight. It won't be a week, you know, but you will see progress. And boy,
Wait, hold up. Did you add those positive accounts I requested that you add?
no, but what I had to do, I
I
had,
know you didn't. When people tell me my score is not moving, I already know you didn't.
yeah, I didn't. Um, but look, I got the card though, so I'm working on the card.
Uh-huh.
And we'll have to circle back around so you can give me that again, because I think I kind of missed the positives, because we had so much going on in the group chat and everything. So you know, but we'll get it straight.
Jump on my calendar, Scott, because you need to add those positive accounts. What I'm doing right now is I'm removing all the negatives,
Yeah.
so then the bureaus have less accounts to grade your score with. So as I'm removing those negatives, they don't have any accounts to grade you. So now, what score are they going to populate?
Right.
just the negative accounts that they have on there. But once you start adding positives, then they have some positive accounts to start populating a score on.
Yeah.
Once you add those positive accounts, your score is going to jump like 40, 50, 80 points, depending on what you have going on.
Oh yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need. And I got my credit builder thing rocking too, so that's working out for me. So, but yeah,
Jump on my calendar, please.
I got you. I'm on it. All right, I appreciate y'all.
All right,
Come
Scott.
to the boot camp, guys. All right, see y'all later.
All right,
Bye.
appreciate
All
it.
right, bye.
We'll see you at the reunion.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah.
coming to that reunion, man. Y'all let me know, all right?
All right, we got you.
Okay, later.
All right. Yeah.
All right, Andy. So what's going on?
I ain't got that list in front of me. Probably sitting at home.
All right. Do you guys have any questions? If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the little question box. Let me see. What type? I'm gonna talk about land because there's a lot of people that want to know about land, like the location where they need to build at, or where they should build on. What do you consider not being a buildable land? Like, where can they not build on? What type of land?
Well, the city tell them what they can't build on. I can't tell them that. Anything that the city said they're not buildable, that used to be stuff like, if you go by like water, it'd be some little. Y'all done seen little lots that's probably like 2,500 square feet. They wouldn't let you build on because it's too close to water, or it's lots that would buy a ditch, or anything wetlands, or anything. They got some lots that's like preserved for animals where you can't mess with it because it's animals. Certain animals living at that. That's on the list that you can't touch. They got certain lots like that. Those like really mostly the lots that I've been running across that you can't build on.
Yeah.
So basically, you just want to go to the city and zoning department, and they'll be able to tell you what you can build and what you can't build, and what's buildable.
Okay. And then, so they have to go through the city. What about, is that one of the locations where you're building in?
Around the corner from this is just a house that's out of place that they built over here.
Oh, yeah.
You see the house across the street from me? And you see that house?
Yeah. Wow. Art took us on a field trip to that house.
Right.
Wow. So that's it looks like a mansion compared to the other houses.
Yeah, that's the ghetto mansion. That's the hood mansion.
Yeah.
Ghetto
And
paradise.
then, are you building around there?
Yeah, I'm building right around the corner right here. That lot that I'm selling to the people that's in the mastermind, that's the lot right around the corner from this.
Yeah.
That's like all the, it's like, what, 6, 7 houses right around here being built. That's one right there. That one just got built probably like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Then the one across the street from the lot that I got, well, it's 3 actually. I'm finna walk by them right quick. And then there's one down the road this way.
So break down the numbers up because there was one that was just sold around there, right?
Yeah, around here they're going for 1,500 square feet or 3.2, going for like 375K.
Mm-hmm.
So basically,
370.
huh?
You said 375.
Yeah, 375 is what they're going for.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to make 100K. So we're gonna subtract the 100K from that 375. And what that leave you with? This is my lot right here that I'm selling.
Mm.
The small lot, it's like 2,900 square feet. This one is, but if you could build up on it, kind of like that.
Mm.
You could build a
2 stars. Yeah.
2-story, 1,500 square foot house. And across
Mm-hmm.
the street from it, we got this house being built.
Mm.
And
Wait,
then
so
next to
what
that
is?
house, it's a house right there. But they just brought over here a prefab house next to
Mm-hmm.
it. And then it's another prefab right over there across the street. And down that road, it's about 2 houses they just built.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like going up around here like crazy. But okay,
Are those two houses on the market already?
no, but it got a realtor sign out. They already got it on the market. It even been built. And
What's the address? You got the address?
nah, you ain't gonna. Nah, I'll walk back by there. I'm on the
So
street
this
right
is
here.
somebody asking you. Robert's asking, where is that lot at?
This over here on 14th Street and what 13,000? No, 14th and 14th.
Mm-hmm. 14th and 14th.
By my mama house.
He's by his mama house, guys.
No, Robert know what I'm talking about, but nobody else. This the other one. They built the house somewhere else and they just brought it and put it on them blocks.
Oh wow.
So it actually took them like probably 2 months to do that. All they had to do was do the foundation,
Mm-hmm.
brought the blocks in, and they just set the prefab. They had the house built somewhere else, and they just brought it on site. And now they just doing everything on site. They got it wrapped with the house wrap. Now they probably gonna put siding on it on the outside of
Mm-hmm.
that. They had to put the windows in, and now they just gonna like do the inside of it.
All right. So Andy, what's the address to the house that's not fully built but is on the market already?
It ain't gonna have the address on it, but I'm finna go back. I'm finna come back.
I want to see how much they're selling it for.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. You guys got questions? Put them in the little comment box. I'm using a different phone and I don't know how to use it.
Oh, it's
uh,
1234. No,
what is
1231.
it? 1231.
What this is? Try 14th Avenue South.
14th Avenue South, St. Petersburg, yeah?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Saint, let's see. Mm, 1231, you said?
Yeah. 14.
Uh,
Try 15th
it,
Avenue.
yeah, it's probably 15th, Andy.
Yeah, try 15.
So they have it, it's pending at 255.
What's the square footage on this? It's small.
It's 12,000. No, it's
1200.
1300, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they're selling this dumb cheap. It must be
Yeah,
affordable
1300.
housing.
Mm,
Cause it's
let's
going
see.
around here. Everything's going for like 250 a square foot.
It says pre-construction to be built. Under construction, 3-2, owner occupants only and investors are not eligible. Possible down payment assistance of up to $47,000.
Yeah. See, this affordable housing. That's why. What they
Mm-hmm.
do down here, the city give you lots if you build affordable housing. They give you lots for free if you build affordable housing, and you can't sell it but a certain percentage of the ARV. Like I got
Mm-hmm.
a lot they gave me. It's a real big lot. It's like 7,000 square feet. But I could build whatever I want on it, but I gotta sell it 80% of market value. So if it's worth like I can't sell it no more than 320. But it's really gonna
Mm-hmm.
be worth about 380, 400. But they're giving me the lot free, so I gotta abide by their rules. So that cuts me out from having to buy a lot. I get a free lot. I build on it for 150K. So I still make over about 160, 170.
Mm-hmm. Do they tell you how many bedrooms you're able to build, or you can build however big you want to build it?
Yeah, you can do how big you want. You can do how
Mm-hmm.
big you want, whatever design you want. All they worry about is the price.
Mm-hmm.
The price
Yeah.
that you sell it for.
You said they gave you the lot for free?
Well, $120, $10 a month. So yeah, free.
What?
You
What?
gotta, but the thing is with them, you gotta build within the year. they give you the lot, you got a year to build on it.
Mm-hmm. That's still good though. That's still real good. It is free.
Right. And this lot right here, I just got the trees cut. There's a tree there, one back there. There's a gate here, another tree there, one over there, the palm trees over there,
Mm-hmm.
a big oak tree right here, and little palm trees right here. And what I did, I cut the trees before I got the survey. That way, the trees won't be on the survey. So that's another thing I do too. I clear up my lot before I get my survey done. Because when you get
Mm-hmm.
the survey done, then all the trees gonna be on the survey. And if it's certain tree that can't be cut, you're gonna have to get a permit to cut it. But if the survey don't have nothing on it, then you won't have no problem. The city won't see nothing on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. You want to talk about why you got into, so just to recap, Andy builds houses using credit cards. You want to talk about why you started doing that, Andy?
Well, I started using credit cards because I've been in prison. And it was hard for me to get funding from any banks or anybody because a lot of people check your background. And when they see that you've been in prison before, then they don't want to work with you. You see you got a record. So the easy
Mm-hmm.
thing for me was to get credit cards. Because the credit card, the people don't know how you look. They just look at your profile. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I came up with building houses using the credit card because nobody knows how you look. It's easy to get a credit card. All you got to have is a good profile. Have somebody like Gigi to know how to run it up. Get you the high limit credit cards using the LLC. Take the money off some credit cards. And that cash just as best as better as the loan is. Like that money just as good as the loan. So I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Start using that. Got me in the game, and then after I get halfway through my project, I get the hard money lender give me the rest. Then I got my whole project done with no money out of my pocket. All other people money.
Yeah.
What I teach people at the boot camp to do, like use other people money to build these projects and get
Mm-hmm.
up off it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so much easier to tap into your credit cards than it is to like find a hard money lender.
Right.
So much easier.
And then the thing with a hard money lender, they ain't gonna lend to you at this state, because it ain't nothing here to lend against. They want to see something on there, and they want to see you with skin in the game. So you got to at least have the foundation or the walls up, so they'll lend to you, because they want you to
Mm-hmm.
a certain percentage in it. They like giving you like 75 to 80% of the rehab, and they don't want it of the build, not the whole thing. So if you get the foundation up, that's what I was using the credit cards for, to get to my foundation, and then after that, I was able to get the hard money lenders just to finish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all, if you guys are trying to get into the real estate market, you guys are trying to or want to learn about this or know somebody that wants to learn about this, just share this live with at least 3 people and then just comment the word done in little comment thing. What Andy's teaching you guys is I do rehab, right? And just to give you guys an example, I bought this house. I don't know when this house was built, the one that I just moved into. Um, Everything broke down. I feel like everything broke down within 1 week. So I learned about the flapper on the toilet, right? I learned I need a new AC unit, right? I need the seals for the doors. So I think just fixing this stuff up, I'm probably going to be in maybe like $5,000 total. But if you build, like you start from the ground up, you know what you're putting in the house. You don't have to deal with the stuff that I'm dealing with.
Everything, so that's the problem. You have 5, 10 years before you have problems come up.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you look
And
right
then,
there,
mm,
you see that there? That's the city sewer. So that
mm,
lets you know it been a house there. So if it got that on it, that lets you know the impact fee is gonna be cheaper on it because it already been a house
mhm,
there. So instead of
yeah,
like I got a lot but had nothing on it before, and they giving me a impact fee of 18,000 just to just to build on it, and all that goes to the county. That ain't really for nothing. You got to pay the 18,000 before anything get done. And if you
Wait,
got
so
some of these, if a house been on it already, that 18,000 probably would have went down to like 4K, just cause you get credit from a house being on there before.
18,000 is just because, like, basically telling you, okay, we're gonna charge you a fee just so you can build. It's just money for the city.
Yep, like it's for like the schools, the roads, the fire department, it's a whole bunch of nothing. The city bus, transportation,
Yeah.
stuff that you ain't gonna even use, but you just got to pay for it being there.
Yeah. Wow. All right, it's Trill. I need that credit help. All right, Trill. Hop on my IG and then request an appointment. I'm going through the questions real quick.
Somebody asked you
Um,
what's your credit score got to be at, or what type of credit score do I need to get started?
to start applying for funding, you need at least a 720. So you want to have at least a 720 across the board. No negatives, no late payments, no charge-offs, no bankruptcies, no nothing. Once you have a 720, you're clear to both apply on your personal side and then on the business side. I had a lady, and I can't remember the lady's name from yesterday. I'm not going to mention her name. If you're on the live, can you request to come on the live, please? She had a $15,000 card, Andy, and the way she has late, I think she might have had like 4 late payments on there. But the way that the conversation was going, I felt that that was the first $15,000 card that she's had, right? So I told her, I said, ma'am, I'm going to try to update your account to current. But if I can't do it after 4 rounds, like 2 months, I'm removing the account because I'm wasting your time. Like you can get more money if I remove this account faster and if I'm just playing with the bureaus, right?
Right.
And she stayed quiet. She said, but that's my that's my first $15,000 card. I'm like, ma'am, you're going to get more money, at least $150,000. There's no reason to hold on to a $15,000 card that has negative accounts. Because her score was, I believe, like mid sixes, right? We get her to a 720. She's going to be able to get at least $100,000 in funding, but it's just so hard for people to understand that.
Right.
Um,
They just got that first card. She don't want to lose that history. She want to use that. And if you apply for more, they're gonna use that 15 to give her your limits. And once you lose that,
yeah.
she'll go back to them 2-3,000.
Yeah, no, that doesn't happen because if like we're removing age, then we're gonna add a trade line, right? If we're removing a high limit, like the $15,000 one, I can get you guys 25, 35, $45,000. Like a trade line that's $45,000. So don't hold on to something that's hindering you more than helping you. And I know because I see it, so y'all just need to trust me.
Look up this address.
Let me see.
1435
All right, hold up. 1435.
12th Street South.
All right. 1435 12th Street South. Oh shoot, this one's going for $399,000. $400,000, guys.
How many square foot?
1650.
Right.
It's a 4-2.
This more like it. It's like the
Mm-hmm.
prices that everything really is around here in the
How far
hood.
is that house from the other one, from the one that you just showed us?
I just walked there. I just walked here. It's right around. It's probably like 2 minutes walking.
we so it's a $200,000 difference. That.
That's why I told you the other one is affordable housing. It got to be
Uh-huh.
affordable housing. To
Yeah.
have any price that's in the twos around here is affordable housing. Cause everything threes and up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, okay, so Andy, if let's say that you were building that house, right? That $400,000 house,
Right.
the lot, how much you think you would get the lot for?
Okay, the lot right here. We can go off facts. The lot I'm selling around here, 55,000.
So it's $55,000, and now you're building how much per square feet?
Okay, you guys on the right with?
I sure do. You know I always do.
Well, let's do the numbers then.
All
What
right.
the last house just went for?
Say what?
The last house went for 390. It's on the market for 399, right?
Yeah, we just gonna say 400 to make the math simple.
Okay, here go the other lot. Here go the other house. See how quick I got here?
Mm-hmm.
Right around the corner. Okay, just say 400. It's
Uh-huh.
going for 400. Subtract the lot price. That's 55. That's for this lot. Two
Okay.
story, 1,500 square foot. Or we could do the same 1,600 square foot they did. It had to be 2 story. Okay, so 1,600 square foot, that'd be 160 to build. Subtract 160.
So 400 minus the 55,
What that is?
that's at 345 minus 160 to build,
Right.
right? That's 105.
That's 105 you took off.
No, that's a total of 105.
105 what left? 105 what?
It's a difference, yeah. 105 left.
No, that ain't right. Four,
Mm,
and you only took away almost 200. If you
400,
Yeah,
400 minus the $55,000 for the lot, right?
just say okay, 160 for the build and 55 for the lot. That should be like 210. So you should be at like 190. How you got pen and paper? You can't. I got the numbers better than you.
It's 180. Watch it. It's 185. It's not 190.
I knew that wasn't right. I knew your number was way too low. Then you go subtract the closing costs and the realtor fees. We'll just say what about 30,000, 35,000. Subtract 35.
Okay.
Oh, so subtract 40. Just do 40.
Y'all stop laughing. It's not funny. All right. So that's 145.
That's what you make. That's the 100K make.
$145,000.
Right. You don't pay the realtor. You don't pay the closing cost. You don't build the house and you don't bought the land.
Mhm.
So you make 140K. That's it.
Wow.
That's the 100K play. You
Y'all saw me
do
screw the math up.
you can do one house per year and make more than most people make in 2 years. Off of
Yep. Yep.
off using
Yep.
cell phone. I build houses on the cell phone. I don't have to be there. I just be at my house because I like being there and I get footage for y'all, but you don't have to be there.
Mhm. Yeah, it's crazy, Andy, because I was just talking to somebody too about like the mindset, right? Like it costs right now you're charging $5,000 for the boot camp, but $5,000, $6,500, if it's easier for people to drop $5,000, $6,500 on something that's shiny, than instead of investing it in themselves. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something that don't make them that, something that costs them something, liabilities. It's hard to get
Yeah.
people to invest in themselves. But we could just take, for instance, okay, you made 140. Let's say you paid the 25K for me to do the step by step with you. What you would have made? Subtract 25K from it for the mastermind.
So
What was it, 140
that's
minus 25? That's 15.
is 120.
120.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you still make 120 after you don't pay for the mastermind, bought the lot after you don't got paid the realtor fees, closing costs, and the bill. So you paid me 25 and still made what 125, and now you know how to do it by yourself. You
Yeah.
don't need me. It only makes sense.
Right. Like.
When you go to college, you spend what 100,000 easy on college, get debt, bad debt. Gigi got to take it off. When you get out of there, it just teach you how to get a job. You still ain't making nowhere near 100K. Some people grab
100,000.
100K. They done been there 10 years. But I'm teaching you how to do that in 2 days. It only makes sense.
Listen, and he didn't talk about it here, but Andy used, I mean, there's more to how his life was before, but he used to sell jerseys on the side of the road. He used to sell CDs.
Two more new
He was
houses.
like, wow.
This
Those
one
aren't
they
yours,
brought
right?
in. That was prefab. That was built off site and they brought it in.
Mm-hmm.
This one here, they built. What them raccoons?
Mm.
You see them little raccoons? Them little babies right on the side of the house? I ain't walking up there though. Yeah, this is like a little small house. But it just show you, like, you can walk 5 minutes anywhere around here, you're going to see new construction. You're going to see people.
Mm-hmm.
That's how hot the market is.
Um,
Now, what you
Shark
were
World
saying
was
about,
asking.
go ahead.
I said, Shark World is asking, can that house bring the value up in the area? I think he's talking about the mansion.
Yeah, if they sell it, but the people who built that, they came from California. They bought that lot for $19,000, a double lot. And they built
Wow.
it, so they're not, so they ain't gonna have that sale there. They're just gonna have like the estimated value. So
Mm-hmm.
they use it as a comp because they're not selling it.
I want to touch on something, Andy, because it's like you saying, like you're bringing $5,000, 65,000 or $6,500, $25,000 for the mastermind. Like y'all, when we're throwing these numbers out, like the whole idea between or what Andy's doing is using other people's money to make that $100,000 profit, and doing that entails getting your credit up and then using credit cards. So you're not using any of your own money. Yeah, I get people that tap their cards out because they went shopping, I don't know how many times. So they get like $15,000 cards that are tapped out. Like you can't put anything in there. They didn't think twice about running that card up. Yet $5,000, $6,000 we can put on credit cards. I get your guys' score up. I can put on the credit cards, and then you guys are able to learn how to build houses from the ground up, essentially leaving generational or starting generational wealth. Because I know the majority of us wasn't born into that.
Right. And then, like, you can build what you want to build, how you want to build. You ain't got to just sell nothing that they build for you. You can do it your own design. Then you could get lots. You could build lots that get a 4,500 square foot lot. You could build a house in the front and a house in the back. Have the one in the back pay for the front. Like, you got a free house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where you gonna get that at? That's something that you could do for yourself. You could do it that one time. Then you could build more. You could build for your family. You could build houses for your kids. Do whatever. Or you could teach them how to do it. It's like it's plenty of things. Once you know it, it's like you got plenty of opportunities.
Oh, listen, Andy. So I'm gonna touch on that too, because I'm quick to drop money just to get my stuff fixed, and that like so long as I don't have to like waste my time, because I don't know how to do this stuff. I don't know how to fix a toilet. I don't know how to put seals on the door. I don't know. I just learned how to use an electrical drill, whatever it's called, right?
Right.
So I told
Cordless,
my son, my oldest one, what?
cordless drill, but go ahead.
I told my son, I said the thing on the toilet is not flushing, right? He's all like, well, can you just call somebody? No, I asked him to Google it. I said Google or YouTube how to fix a toilet, and this is what it's doing, right? He said, can you just call somebody and ask them to come and fix it? I heard myself talking when he said that.
Get that.
I I heard myself talking, and you know what? I said, what am I teaching him? You know, like I'm not really teaching him anything but to hire other people to like do this stuff for us. So yes, I could have easily called somebody to come and fix my toilet, but instead I went to Home Depot and I'm trying to do it myself so he could learn how to do it.
Right.
And he doesn't turn out like me. Granted, the process isn't going well because I got the wrong parts, but I mean, we're going to get it.
Like you learn from the best.
He's learning. That's the thing, though. The kids are watching us do this stuff. You know, like how we act, what we do, they gravitate from that. And then they essentially start acting, behaving the same way.
That's another new house. That one got one in the front, and apartment garage in the back.
Mm.
1410, 13th Street South.
1410.
13th Street South.
1410. Somebody asked if he was gonna go to Invest Fest.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm driving tomorrow, early in the morning.
He's so frugal with his money, and it's good. I make fun of him, but he's frugal with his money. I gotta remind this man sometimes that he's got money to pay for flights.
You must have seen him lines at the airport. Look at Durain DeMonte. Look at him. He's showing it. He's showing you how he's stuck in the airport. I don't like being. I like being able to move how I want to move. I can drive there. I'm cool with it. This the back of it. This apartment garage.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Did you look it up?
I'm looking it up right now. I can't type it. Is it on the market? Was it on the market to sell or what?
Not now.
No,
I already live in it.
yeah. No, so they had it. The last time they sold it is a 2-1, 780 square feet.
No, that ain't.
In it.
Is it coming up? Can you see the value of it?
It's hold on. Home value is
New value, not that old one that was on there.
it's 327 to 452. I don't think they know about the ADU.
Yeah, no, they ain't got no.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
ADU is what, Andy?
Accessory dwelling unit, apartment garage.
Mhm.
You can put apartment up top, garage at the bottom. Some people I know convert the bottom to another unit, so you have like a triplex. Off of one property, for one piece, off of one lot, you get 3 doors.
So Es Loso 83, around how much is it to build from ground up, not including the land?
$100 a square foot. So it depends on the square foot house. If you got a 1,500 square foot house, 150,000. You got an 1,800 square foot house, 180,000. 2,000 square foot house, 200,000.
Somebody asked about can it be a duplex? I don't know what house they was talking about though.
It all depends on what the city zone it. The city don't zone it a duplex. A multifamily, you can't do no duplex, but you can do the apartment garage, and it's the same. A lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah.
They can do the ADU, and it's just like having a duplex.
Y'all just gotta think outside the box too. So when I moved to Georgia, I was looking for a fourplex, triplex, right? They don't. I mean, they do exist, but it's in the ghetto, and I wasn't trying to live in the ghetto with my kids. So I told my realtor what my goals were, and he found me a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and it's one house, and it fits my vision perfectly. So just think outside the box. Where do we get information to get a lot from the government?
Down at the city department, go down there and tell them what you're trying to do. Tell them you want to go down there, you want to do affordable housing. Do they have any lots you could get or any lots you can buy? And they'll be able to tell you if they have any programs for you.
All right, I'm going through the questions. How much do you get land from the government?
I don't know what your government sell it for, but down here I got it for $1 a month. But that's something you have to get from the government. You have to go down there and ask the city. Do they have the same program? We got it's called disposable lot program. I don't know what they're calling it in your city, but we have it, and they give it to people, to builders, to build affordable housing for the people in their neighborhoods.
Yeah, like the one that he said he got. You said you got it for 120, right?
Yeah, but I've been trying for the last 2 years to get one, and I finally got one because I got connected with people down there.
Yeah.
Connected you, they tell you what and how to do it, so I was able to get it this time.
Gerald Turner. Gerald, are you? Can you hop on the live? I got some. Um, he's in the Army. And Andy made a comment a few weeks ago that I'm still in my feelings about the Army and the Marines. So
That's what I said.
that the Marines are what you say that the Army was better, basically, or
Oh
that we went to go
no,
clean
I said
after the
the Army
Army
do
or something
all the
like that.
work. The Marines just come and pick up the pieces. Y'all ain't got a fire pistol. Y'all just come and pick up the bodies.
Yeah. Do you who's a Marine that's on the line? Like request to come on the live because who's in Florida so they can go smack Andy across the back of his head too.
They got the Army people doing all the hard work, getting all killed and stuff.
What? Yo, that's a low blow, dude.
Oh, you brought it up.
No, because you started talking about it the other day. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, we the one trying to like get everybody safe.
But we got
Army's over there
our own
sleeping.
army around here in the hood. You know, we gotta do the same thing. We gotta be prepared.
Okay, so Gerald is asking, how do you pull money out of credit cards? There's different ways, Gerald. You can use Stripe. You can do manufacturer spending. You can do. Um, I use I use I use Stripe. I don't do manufacturer spending, but there's different methods to do it. When you go through the boot camp, or if you do the boot camp, I talk about it. I also
So you to do.
tip a little bit about on it with the LLC challenge. Um, let's see.
And then
Thank you guys.
another thing too about doing new construction, like it's all if your mindset right. If you don't believe you can't do it, if you're scared, a lot of problems are gonna come up because you doubting yourself. You can't have doubt. You just gotta. If a problem come up, just find a way to fix it. That's what I do. Like when something come up, I ain't never built a house that didn't fail no inspections. They always fail, but they always fix. So it ain't you can't be worrying about what if they don't do this right? What if this don't be right?
Mhm.
What if I'm gonna get the money to do this? How I'm gonna get that? It's like you just gotta have the right mindset when you're going into it. If your mindset
Yeah.
ain't and you already failing before you even start. That was like the toughest thing for me to do is believe I could do it. But I didn't know
Hmm.
didn't have nobody teach me, nobody showing me. So y'all got the advantage of listening to me telling y'all what to do. I didn't have that. I just had to go out and do it. So it was way more harder and scarier for me just to get out there and do it without knowing nothing. But I just had that mindset that I'm gonna do it regardless. I'm gonna get it done. And that's what you gotta have. Like, you gotta have that mindset like I'm gonna make it work and then I can't it can't do that work. Stay here and figure it out till it works. And that's what I did. So you gotta have that dog in you, that fight. Like, if you ain't got
Hmm.
to be hard, you're gonna make the job longer, you're gonna take longer than it really takes. Scared to make the move. But as long as you got somebody, telling you what to do, showing you how to do, the book tell you majority of everything to do. Boot
Hmm.
camp gonna give you the book, gonna give you all the extra stuff, and then it's gonna give you a lot that hands-on. See it, actually see it. And then we got the group chat, that gonna help you get the motivation to do it. The people that's in it, or you asking questions, they get answers in there to make you feel more secure about doing it. But if you
Hmm.
got none of that, you ain't got that push, that drive, it's gonna be hard on you trying to figure out on your own. But it don't make
Yeah.
sense to figure out on your own when you can get the help somebody already doing it. It's like, I don't know. A lot of people say they want to do it, say this, say that, but the opportunity in front of your face, you just gotta jump on it. And that's like,
It's and it's such a benefit because like I did the fix and flip and I lost so much money, thousands of dollars, like on contractors, on surprises, like that stuff that I needed to fix. But like you're putting all the stuff in, like you know what goes in, you know what goes out, so you calculate everything.
right. And then think about new construction, you're doing it all like you ain't really paying these people until they're done with the work. Like they don't get paid until the inspection pass.
Mhm.
Like, okay, just say for instance the HVAC, AC guy, when he come in and when you got all the walls up, just like when I walked through that house with the walls up, he come in, he put all this the stuff in there, all the vent, AC duct, And then after he get done, he got to get an inspection. After he do that inspection, he get half his money. Come back in once the drywall go up, the drywall, on the paint. At the end, when everything done, floors, all that done, he gonna come back. He gonna put the thermostat. He gonna hook everything up. He gonna finish his job, and that's when he get his second. He get inspected too. After that, he get inspected. Then he get his money. So it's like he ain't gonna get his money until everything working. So the inspection help save you from having to get raggedy people doing your job or stuff that ain't working right. So it's kind of like way better than the rehab. For rehab, you got more chance of losing dealing from Home Depot. The people that
I vouch for that.
say they do
I
that,
can vouch.
but they don't got. They say they do this, do that, but they want you to rent the tools to do it.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, I vouch for
all
that.
this,
Yep.
but he ain't got the right tools. So
Yep.
I say they do anything, but you know, that's something you're gonna learn, like from doing rehab and doing stress. It's like a whole another league. And what you were saying?
No, I'm saying I vouch for that. Yeah, they do. He's like, I ain't got this tool, so I'm gonna need to buy it or whatever. I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know what you guys need to use.
And then this out here, it's like, to me, it reminds me of the game Monopoly. Everything is like real life Monopoly. You buying a lot, you put a house on it, you can put a hotel on it, and when people land on it, when people stay in it, they got to pay you. It's real life Monopoly. The more land you got, the more money you make. I got land here, land there, land there, land there. Build a house. When people land on it, when people come get in it, I get paid. Real life Monopoly. If you ain't got
How
no,
many
huh?
how many lots you got right now?
I don't even remember. I got lots. I ain't been to in like 6 months. I know the grass high. I've got probably like 12.
12 lots.
Yeah, the one I got in Newport Rich, I ain't been there in so long. I got one in Tampa too. I ain't been there probably like 6 months. I know the grass got to be at least about this high. But it's in the back. It's in the back of another house, so they can't really see it from the road. But that's the one I got that's on the water. That's on the river. So that's gonna be the meal ticket. That's gonna be, it's a half acre. I'm gonna split it down the middle, put two stories on it, and sell them for like 700. So that's gonna be like
For how much?
about 700,
How much you get it for?
45,000. You ain't gonna find nobody out here like me.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell them. This was like 3 nights ago. So we're doing this thing with Andy, right? Like he's growing, and we're just trying to get everything together. So I was telling him, all right, like, well, this is how much we're gonna pay for this. This is how much we're gonna pay for that. And then he just kept on asking me 101 questions, right? And at the end of the day, I said, you know what, Andy? You are delaying the process. You're just gonna see that charge in your account, right? So this was maybe like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I guess he didn't get to his accounts until a couple of nights ago. It had to be like 12 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. And this man's awake. He goes to sleep by like 11 o'clock at night. He's awake and he's texting me like, hey, I'm getting double charged $120. Oh no, I don't know who you are. And so yeah, he watches his money. And no, we're not gonna find another one like him. John,
Like
say
me,
what?
I bought lots in 2020. I bought like, when I sold my last house that I built, I sold it, I made probably like 160, but I bought all lots with it. I bought them when they were still cheap. I spent the whole thing on lots. I ain't spent none of that money on me. So I bought all lots. So now, when people look at me, they like, how you got all them lots? How you get them so cheap? I had them since back then. I ain't care about nobody. I don't want no houses. I want lots. The houses gonna run out. The lots gonna be there. And they were cheaper then. Nobody wasn't looking at them. I was
Yeah.
only fool buying them. Now I'm a genius.
John Ziski is asking, you never played Sim City? Takes a lot to build a city.
Yeah, I don't play them games no more. I used to play the games. I've been out playing Madden, but I've been stopped playing games. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to music. I don't do none of that. I just sit and think all day. Think of plans. Think of stuff to do. People call
Yeah,
me.
I don't know how to play it.
People get in my car, they be mad. Ain't no sound. We just quiet.
It's quiet and no AC, right?
You get a little AC, but you got the vents blowing out on one or two.
Glow, Glow Duprel. Can I use a CPN? I don't know why you're like going around. Why not just fix your credit, man? I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but why not just fix your credit?
Uh,
It's easier to fix your credit than it is to get a CPN. Like I love peace in my mind. Like I just love peace in my life. CPN, you gotta be watching your back. 518 gas packs backup. I'm trying to build something in New York. Should I buy a foreclosure or should I go build one from ground up?
I don't suggest. I don't buy houses. I just build. So the answer for
Hmm.
me is gonna be build. So I can't really answer that for you because I don't buy nothing no more. It's a waste of my time.
Okay, or 518 gas packs. I'm gonna bring you online if you're still on. Um, Let me see. He says I have my score is like a 735 right now. What should I do? Have about 120 thousand assets. Brand 33020. What about medical on your report? All right, Brand. So medical, there's a thin line with HIPAA violations. Let's say that you dispute the medical and you ask them to verify that account, and they give your diagnosis, right? Whatever it is, it can be whatever. It doesn't matter what your diagnosis is, and if they divulge more information than necessary, then you can sue them. You can take them to court. So when it comes to medical, once you dispute them, they typically remove the accounts from your report fast. They don't want to deal with the lawsuit. What would you do with a 9,300 square foot lot, Andy?
9,300. That's two lots.
Mm-hmm.
That's two 4,500 square foot lots. I'll divide them
Mm-hmm.
and build two houses on it. And it also still qualifies to get the apartment. I mean the house with the apartment garage, the ADU. Cause that
Mm-hmm.
piece. That's what I do. I take it, split it up, build on one lot, and depending on what your pocket's like, if they ain't really doing too much, I'll sell one and just use that money from that to build the other one.
I'm
And
laughing because I'm going through the comments right now. They talking shit. John Sadisky says she's a Marine. Give her some slack. She eats crayons.
see what you started, Gigi.
I know. I didn't even know they were talking shit. And Glow Duprel, does this work in every state?
Yeah, it work in every state. You just got to find the areas where the numbers make sense. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Like the numbers gonna make sense somewhere in your area. So you just got to find that area where the numbers work. But it'll definitely work in every city. Majority of every city. Well, not city, every state.
Robert made a comment. He said, but the shiny, everybody just gets to see it. Um, how much, Leroy Cutter, how much money would I probably need to pay my credit card to maintain all this till it's sold? You're not gonna have the debt on your credit card the entire time that the house is being built. There's different steps that you're gonna go through, and you're gonna tap into different pots of money during the process. So the initial start is going to be from your credit cards, but then eventually you're going to dip into different pots of money.
And then the credit cards you're gonna use is the business credit card. So we get business credit card with no interest on them, and so therefore it's not reporting on your credit. Like if you max out the card or whatever, it ain't reporting
Mm-hmm.
your credit score. It don't drop your credit score because it's all on your business credit.
Yeah, no, there's
Minimum payments on those.
Right. So with if you have like a 720 across the board, you're able to apply for credit cards using your business and apply for credit cards for yourself. So essentially, you're kind of double dipping because the business is applying for cards on its own, and then you're applying for cards. We had one of Andy's mentees, I think it was last week or the week before. He didn't run the list. He only applied to a few cards, and I believe he got 90,000. I think you said, right, Andy? Was it 60 or 90?
Who?
George.
George? Yeah, I think George got
Yeah.
about 80. Duran got 60.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 3 cards.
Yeah.
Like
So this is
65.
on the business. Mm-hmm. We are taught, Ms. Keisha, we are taught to be consumers of stuff, not things that bring residual. That is absolutely true. Freeway dread. Suppose we have land already, then what?
Then that's when you gotta get your survey. You get a survey, then once you get the survey, you gotta get your architect to draw up the plans. Once you get the plan drawn, you gotta get a GC to turn it in so you get your permit to build. It's a whole process. The ebook tell you and the boot camp tell you more. But those are the next steps. The survey. After the survey, you gotta get the drawings. After the drawings, you need the permit. Once you get the permit, you're gonna need the GC. Well, you gotta get the GC to get the permit. Once you get the permit, you start building.
Yeah. Robert, Marines are first to go. That's where you don't want to go. Exactly. While everybody's running away, I like you, Robert. While everybody's running away, like we're headed to that. Like you need to put Andy up on game. I don't know what Andy's been talking about. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Gerald. That yeah, it's your son. He's probably sleeping right now. That's my son. I was in Army 82. Oh, he was in the military too.
Yeah.
Navy is best. Clean sheets, not meals. No,
I was in the military too, though. I went to prison.
stop it.
We had to fight too. Y'all just had to go out and fight certain times. We had to fight every night. We had to be on the lookout. We had to sleep with shoes on. We got to be ready. We got to wake up ready.
And so did we. It was a different type of fight. All right. So Shark World 392. What would you do, Andy? With you answered that already. Lump Fresh. I have a 733. It was 785 personal, and I have an LLC in dispatch logistics with the Duns Bradstreet. What can I do? What can I do to do what you guys are doing?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about getting a credit card? What are they talking about?
Lump Fresh, do you want to come online? I'm gonna see if let me try to audio on. I'm gonna bring you online, Lump Fresh. If you have a 733, like I would start applying for cards. You need at a minimum a 720. A 720 can get you from jump at least, and just being discreet, at least $100,000. That's not even including the business side.
So you're saying 100K personal?
Yeah, that's just being discreet though. They can get a lot more. I'm ordering the book now. It's $1 million here in Chicago. Come online, Lump Fresh. I just requested you. Don't be shy. There you go.
Yeah.
How are you?
All right.
All right. So what you got going on with your credit?
My credit. I've been building it for a couple of years, and I was 785, but I was on my nephew. I used my nephew for history on one of the cards.
You did what?
I used my nephew for his history, trading,
Authorized user.
and like all my stuff is in good standards, but he has dropped my credit score to 735.
Wait. Oh, because his account is still on your report.
Right.
What I would do, what's your name, sir?
Anthony.
Anthony. What I would do, sir, is I would ask your nephew, do you have any credit cards right now?
Yeah, I got a Amex. They just approved me that for like last week just for $1,000. But my score was
1,000?
down and they approved me. I got an Apple with 7,000 and I got a Credit One with 5,000.
All right, so what I would do, because your nephew is hindering you more than benefiting you now,
Yeah.
I would ask him to remove you as an authorized user from that credit card, and then get that card removed from your report if it still reflects a high balance on there. Once you remove it from your report, your score is going to jump. And like that's one thing, and let me touch on that. When you might have like a 720, 785 score, but if you don't fill the application right, if you don't put in the correct information, like the numbers and all that stuff, you get approved for the low limits. So, I mean, if you go through the boot camp, whether you go through the boot camp or I'm doing a program myself too for the people that don't want to go through the boot camp, where I show you guys how to apply for these high limit cards, where to apply for these cards, how to take the money out of these cards, basically how to do manufacturer spending. So either you get it with Andy at his boot camp and you double dip because now you're getting my part and then you're getting the real estate part, or you do it with me where it's just the financial side.
All right, I want to do what he doing. Build lots.
Okay.
I mean, build on lots in Chicago.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, got a lot of lots in Chicago.
Yeah, so he has the boot camp for $5,000 until tomorrow midnight. So after that, he's gonna bump up the price to $6,500. So I say jump on the boot camp. Go to his link, and then jump on the boot camp. And then so what happens too with him when you go through the boot camp? I take over your credit report. So if you need any type of credit assistance, I take care of it.
Right, and I got a business too in logistics. It's reporting on Dunn Street, Dunn and Barrett Street too, but I ain't got no credit cards.
Okay, so now you don't apply for any cards right now with that high utilization card. And is it because the card has high utilization, or he was late on the payments?
High utilization.
Okay. So don't apply for any more cards while that card is reporting high utilization. Wait until either when it's completely removed or he drops the utilization to under 10%. After that, you're able to use the business and then you're PGing for the debt. So initially you can start applying for credit cards with the business, right? And then you have to build business credit. Like the whole idea behind a business is to use it as its own person and for protection, right? So let's say that you build business credit, you go through tiers 1 through 5 with the business. And now once you get to tier 5, you're able to use the business as its own person and apply for funding, right? So now, are you following or no?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. So now the first cards that you got with the business, the ones that you PG'd on, you're gonna stop using those cards, and you're gonna stop doing that because the first cards you jumped into, you were a personal guarantor. So basically, you stepping in if the business can't pay for that debt, right? But now, once you build the business credit, you stop using those cards and you just start using the business as its own person to apply for credit where you're not PGing for the debt. Then now the business is responsible for that debt. So you don't have to pay for it if the business goes belly up. If the business goes belly up, then the debt goes with the business.
Business ain't gonna go belly up building houses from the ground.
It's not. Nope, it's not.
That's only if you blow the bag.
What'd he say?
Say what?
So that's only if you blow the bag. You take the money else with it. Yeah.
Hey,
Ain't no belly up. Other than that, it's gonna go no way, but
ain't no more blowing the bag.
Yeah. Some of my clients are that I'm getting for credit repair, like their business, it went upside down during COVID. So now they had to go bankrupt, right? Because they wasn't able to pay for the business debt. But building the business credit, you're able to use the business as its own person and not have to PG for that debt, not be responsible for that debt if something happens to it.
All right. Well, we ain't got to worry about nothing happening to that debt. We going. You can't lose, but build it from the ground up.
That's right. That's right.
Appreciate y'all.
No problem.
Yes, sir. So that's what I would do. Hop on the boot camp, pay for the boot camp, and then once you do, Andy's gonna let me know. And then I'll hop on your credit report, and then I'll remove that high balance card or the high balance card from your report to get you back to a 780. Yeah, because right now you can't apply. Like you'll get low limits. They're gonna look at you. What they do is, let's say that card is maxed out, right? So now they consider you financially irresponsible because you're tapped out on the card. But let's say you max out that same card on the business side, they don't look at you as financially irresponsible so long as you paying the debt, so long as you're paying the card on time. They'll continue to lend you.
And the only reason I got on it was for his history because I was new.
Yeah.
And it backfired on me.
No, it helped you out because you got some cards.
Yeah. I got the cards.
Yeah.
But
yeah, just don't apply for it anymore until you get the utilization down or you get the account removed.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Now I have an LLC challenge coming up too. If let's say that you don't know how to set up the business, I have it coming up. I think it's on the 15th of August. So I walk you guys through the process.
I got an LLC. And
is it set up correctly? Like, do you have the virtual address, the 1-800 number?
Yes.
You do?
I got the what's that? The Facebook page stuff. Online is registered 411. Everything.
Awesome.
I just don't know how to set it up right. You know.
What you mean set it up right?
I mean, I don't know how to get the credit. I've been working my the net 30s.
Oh, that's what I'm going to be talking about in the LLC challenge, sir. Is only $99 just to be in the room, or $297 to be able to ask questions.
All right, I'll most definitely start right there.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't cost much for the information that you're going to get and for the amount of money you're going to be able to get from once you set it up right.
My business.
What do you do for a living? Say what?
My business been registered for the last 2 years, so. I just don't know how to, work the credit system yet.
See, the thing with the business, that's another thing, sir. Like, and I tell my people, even the people that I'm working with, doing the credit repair on, you don't have to know what you want to start the business. You don't have to know what you want to do for the business or within the business. You just need to start a business. Once you do that, you can start building, like I show you different ways to show income coming in. When in reality there isn't any income. So if lenders ask you for bank statements, you guys are able to produce bank statements like with money coming in, where in reality you don't even have one client.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean I show you all that.
All right. Most definitely tap in with you.
Yes, sir. Do that. Don't, because I mean if you're not using your business, you're leaving money on the table. A lot of money.
All right, that's why I'm on here now.
The best way to get to the next level is with credit cards. You can get way farther than you could get with using your own cash. I learned that the hard way.
Me too. Yeah, me too, man.
What do you do for a living, sir?
Well, I was trying out that dispatching and logistics. That's what I got my LLC in, and dispatching for trucks. I'm trying it, but you know how that go. It's hard work, and I bumped into Andy on Instagram, and I've been following him. That's how I bumped into you, and I'm interested in what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? Getting legit balling off credit cards.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's new.
Man, and I'm on it, man.
There's so much you can do. Like you can start a business, you build a business using other people's money, credit cards, loans, like bank money. Andy builds houses using other people's money. I buy houses using other people's money. It's like that's how the rich get richer.
Yeah, I know now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm tired of using my money. So, man, it's up from here. Like I said, I'm staying tuned with y'all. I'm gonna start off with that credit thing, so I can learn how to work this business credit, my personal credit, and then from there, I'm gonna holler at Angie and go from there.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. Thank you for coming online.
Man, appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How you cut it off?
I'm gonna cut you off. I figured it out, sir.
Okay, somebody
Um,
just learned something new.
say what?
So you learned something new.
I sure did. That's from going live by myself. I had to figure it out, man, because I didn't want any weirdos on my life.
Yeah.
um, let's see. There's a question in here. Oh, Miss Keisha. Can you read it? Andy, can we get the credit card play from last week? We didn't get since we had 40 plus people on the live, please, sir.
That was for last week. That didn't count for this week.
Yeah. Busting outbuilders. What are the costs involved in getting the blueprints and cost of city permitting?
Oh, what you say? I wasn't listening. I was trying to read.
What are the costs involved in getting the blueprints and cost of city permitting?
Permitting gonna be different. All depends on the lot and like how many bathrooms and all that you're doing. Cause I think they charge like $375 for each bathroom you putting in. But the blueprints can range anywhere from 1,500 to $5,000. But I don't pay no more than $2,000 for 'em with the people I know. And another thing too, like when you keep doing the same print, it's cheaper. So I may pay $2,000 up front to get one print done, and then if I can go back with the same house the next time, I only got to pay $1,000 because all you got to do is just take the same house and just put it on the new survey. But that's that. And then with the permitting, it can range, but what I'm usually paying is around about $4,000, $4,000 for my permit. That's with the impact fees and everything, with the house being done and getting that credit for the house. But the one I got in that area I was telling you about, that's that one is gonna be 18,000, but that's one that didn't have a house on it before.
Busting out builders. What is the frame time to build up to tier 5? 6 to 9 months, or 9 months if you're working backwards. Meaning you gotta update information with Dun and Brad and so forth. Let's see. See any more questions? Andy, you looking at our Miss Keisha's on it. Miss Keisha. She Freedom MSC. Hey, Miss, you know I have an 8-year plus LLC and I need BIS funding for a truck. Oh, hit me up, Freedom MMC. Some lenders don't want you to be in business for 2 years at the very minimum, and then there's other lenders that want you to be a brand spanking new LLC. So there's money for everybody, guys. Like, y'all just need to start acting. I get calls, and I get calls all day, every day of people trying to get me to borrow their money. All day long. It's not bill collectors. It's money. It's people that are trying to give me their money so I can pay them back on interest. So they're trying to make money out of me.
See if Aubrey Smith's still on here. Call her on. Make her come on.
Aubrey? Is that her, wait. Is that her handle?
Yeah. Aubrey Smith.
Oh, yeah. Is that your sister?
Yeah.
Ooh, I had a conversation with her. Miss Aubrey, I just requested you on the live. Let's see if she comes on.
She probably ain't gonna come on.
Why not?
I don't know.
So, let me text her. Miss Aubrey, are you still on the live? Can you accept the invitation to come on the live? Oh, she's coming on. Hold on, let me see. What is this? Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna bring Marvin on. Can you ask? Let me text her because she's not picking up.
All right.
Y'all be putting people on the spot.
Oh, okay.
Miss
Now I
Keisha.
can. Okay. Okay. Now I got some volume. I was in the gym. I couldn't hear anything. I was trying to feel what was going on. Um,
What's going on, Marvin?
I'm so again. I see you doing all these great things. I'm just trying to. I looked at the schedule because I work like 6 days a week. Then I go to church on Sunday, so I'm really trying to find a specific time where we can actually talk, so I can kind of get some full, input of what you got going on or what you're doing. So.
For the credit card. Oh, Andy, this is my Marine Corps brother. This is Marvin, my Marine Corps brother.
I don't see nobody, but I'm just waving anyway. Talking a little weight.
Wait,
a little lightweight.
Marvin, Andy was talking about. I got some beef with Andy because he's talking about the Army's the one that goes and they fight first, and then we go and pick up the mess.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you can see everybody. Show them something real quick though. Hey, there we go, bro. You know what I mean? No disrespect. You know what I mean? Hey, I got love for my older brothers too, so I ain't gonna really say too much. But I'm gonna leave it there. But hey, we the first to go and last to know. You know what I mean? That's how it is. And we ain't leaving till everything's done. So.
Okay. Next topic.
I got some more too. I'm all loaded up, man. You know what I mean? I'm all loaded up. Hey, super motivated.
Right.
All right, Marvin. I saw you try to come online. I'm gonna try to bring my sister online.
Again, I'm here too. I do want to be a part of what you got going. I'm proud of you too. You're doing some great things, man. Y'all have been positive, man. So I really do appreciate what you're doing, though. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. We trying to turn the community around.
All right, yeah, Jeff. Hey, who? What they say? Who or whatever they always say. Yeah.
Oh no, man.
Hey, sounds weird. Hey, simplify to my brother over there, man. I'll see you, sis. Take it easy.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.
He's I mean, they keep coming up, man. That's my Marine Corps brother right there. Let's see.
Okay. You want me to call some of my jailhouse brothers?
Ah!
You want to call some people that have been in prison? Hey, we probably got more than y'all now.
Okay, Aubrey's not coming on.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Did you text her?
No. It ain't that serious.
So I actually did want her to come on because I wanted her to talk about the conversation that we had a couple days ago. It was in regards to one of her cards, where I basically asked her to let go of a certain card because it wasn't helping her out, and she was. I gave her the option. Yeah. When's the boot camp, Andy?
When?
Yeah.
The boot camp, September 10th and 11th in Clearwater, Florida. Mississippi, it's on the beach, Clearwater Beach. Hotel on the beach, everything there. You're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting a vacation and a learning experience of your life. Learn how to change your life and get you up to the next level. Get you up to 6 figures. 6-figure checks. Make way more moves. You have way more choices with that type of money. You don't have to settle anymore.
Shay is on the line.
Call her on.
Let me see. All right, Shay, I'm gonna bring you on. I got all of Andy's family. Shay, I'm gonna bring you online. You said you want me to bring my people.
You don't bring my people. We can come on here too, man. Y'all ain't saying nothing.
Is there a shuttle from the airport to the hotel, or I need to Uber? Oh, I need to. Thank you for bringing that up, Miss Keisha. I need to call the hotel people so they can put us in touch with them.
Yeah, so it was a shuttle, right? We just had to call it in, right?
Yeah. Shay, I requested you to come on live, so just approve it. You're gonna see like a little red box on the bottom. Let me see. Go live. Shay, you're worse than me. she said how. So there's a little at the bottom. There's there's a little camera on there. Just agree to it, or just approve it, or something like that. There should be like a little request or something like that. She laughing. uh, she doesn't know how to.
Right.
Yes. I don't know how to explain it to you now.
Can you resend the request?
Yeah, I'm doing it. Or if you go to the bottom, there's going to be like a little plus sign, request to come on live. It'll give you an option to request to come on live. Man, we all start somewhere. I'm gonna tell you, when Andy and I did our first live together, there was a weirdo that came on the live, and I didn't know how else to take care of it, but just to end the live. And now I know how to remove people. Oh, there you go. She got it. Or something happened. Hold on. What is it? Let's see. Okay, so it's not letting me do it, Andy.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, I got you, ma'am. Yay! It's not funny, Miss Keisha. We got it.
He's
Boy,
alive.
I'm gonna kill you. Why would you do that to me, bro?
What's up? We gotta see if you're alive. You be watching people
Hey,
live all the time now. You
listen, Andy. First, I was like, no, don't say me.
We tried to bring your other sister on too.
Hey, Gigi, I was trying to tell y'all that she at work.
Oh, she
Yeah,
is.
Co at work. I had text. I put it in the thing. I'm like, Andy, Co at work.
I
But
ain't seen
listen,
it.
hey, Gigi. Hey, I signed up for your class.
I saw, ma'am.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I'm excited for you.
I know, and my credit repair is going really good.
How much has your score jumped? I think I got an alert.
You know what? They took off a couple things. I think I'm at 716, and I paid two of my cards down, but I think I gotta pay more on the Navy. But I'm under the 30%. But you say under 10, right?
10%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm like
Yeah.
at 716 now. But I haven't they haven't posted my Capital One yet that I paid like probably under 10% down on that one.
What am I doing to your report? I don't remember. I know I told you what the plan of attack was.
Well, you're actually you got all my inquiries off except I think one or two inquiries. All the rest of them are gone.
Uh-huh.
And
Was I removing any of the high balance cards or no?
no, You didn't. I only have 2 cars. One that's 2,000. One that I think 8,000. And but all the inquiries are gone except one. You took off my I had a I think a charge off. I think that you guys just got off. So I'm actually just. I think my main thing is me getting it up under the 10% to make it go up, because everything else is gone. I have no derogatory, no collection, none of that.
Did you add the positive accounts I asked you to add?
You didn't ask me to add no positive accounts.
It's on the text message, Miss Shay.
What? No, because I would have did it. What positive accounts you told me to add? Like what can I add?
So remember when I first sent you the text message to get the information, I said, can I get, and then I listed the information on there, and then on there it said text positive accounts to 404-458-0893.
I probably didn't read it. But okay, but listen, so what positive accounts? No,
No,
all
you
I was
didn't.
trying to do was get them inquiries and stuff off. That was I had like 14 of them.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
so that's probably the only thing I need to do to get it moving, because everything else is gone.
No, the more
Yeah.
cards you get, the more it'll go up, and when you go apply for higher, you get higher limit cards. You got more.
Right. So okay, but listen. So what positive accounts can I add? What I gotta add? Like what count?
So if you text positive accounts to 404-458-0893, you're going to get a list of you're gonna get another text message, and in that text message you're gonna get a link. You're just gonna click on the link, and then it's gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna send you the text message again, or just go through.
I would have been did that, because I've been waiting. I'm like, oh my god, my score won't really move. But I'm in like a 716. So
Yeah.
it just won't do.
Yes.
It just won't go anywhere.
Ma'am, you look beautiful just the way you are. Don't try to fix your hair.
Listen,
you look beautiful.
Listen, when he said that, I took the scarf off. I took my bonnet off. I'm like, I got to take this stuff off. But I'm back. I'm in the background like, no, Andy, no, don't request me. I'm like, I'm gonna kill him.
We got a couple questions for you.
What?
Okay, before prison, how was I?
Not good. He was bad. He always was in
What you mean?
trouble.
What would he do?
Always going to jail. Gigi, he used to have me. Oh my gosh. He used to have me going to the mall with him. Listen, and we used to walk to the mall in woods, in the back of woods with swamps and stuff, and through water. Have you walked into the mall with him? In swamp water, through woods and everything, just to go to the mall and steal and get in trouble.
Did you go to jail too?
No, but I used to go with him to the mall and stuff. I used to walk through the woods.
Oh my God.
What I was doing around that time.
This
when I was like 18. This between like 16 and 18. I went to prison at 18 when I was 18.
Yeah. You were selling drugs and stuff. But to my before you went, or after you got out, you was he got out and he used to sell he sold CDs and stuff first. Like CDs and stuff. Then he went to clothing and he sold like a lot of jerseys, and he used to wear his own product. Listen, Gigi, he thought he was so he used to wear his own product. You couldn't tell Andy shit. And it thought he was that's why he wear his own product. But
y'all used to stay coming trying to get some of the clothes.
But he used to sell clothes too. And he used to give us clothes and stuff too. What they used to sell. He used to give us clothes. He used to give us all kind of stuff. He used to give us like all these food stamps. Like a whole, we used to go to Tampa all the time to get all his food stamps he's giving us. What? It was but he was bad. He was a troubled child. He always got in trouble.
So when I got out, what did y'all think was gonna go on when I got out? What did y'all think? What did y'all talk about? What was gonna happen with me? What did y'all think?
Probably he's gonna go back.
Yeah.
Because Andy stayed getting in trouble. He stayed getting in trouble. I think one time he went to jail like twice in one day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom say?
Oh, my mom. What? My mom used to have his back. She used to curse the police out. Everything he did, he could do no wrong, and he still can't do
Oh,
no wrong.
because he's the only
He's the only
boy.
boy. He's the only boy, and everything he did, she went and got him. He could do no wrong. She never punished him. None of that.
Auntie.
So,
Trouble,
what happened?
trouble,
What
trouble.
happened after the clothes and CDs? What was
Oh,
next?
you went to P Tech and started painting cars.
And what happened? How long I was doing that?
Oh, you did that for a couple of years. Matter of fact, I had a little Malibu that he painted for me. He painted me a chameleon. It was a chameleon. It was a chameleon green. Yes, he did. He painted it for me. And but he painted cars for like he had his own little shops, and he did that. Then I think after that I think that's when he got into like the real estate. And once he actually start like getting like really good, I used to always tell him like celebrities that I used to be like, well, Andy, like just say I'm gonna use like a celebrity like Rick Ross. I'm be like, Rick Ross bought his sister's a house. And he'd be like, okay.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
Like hint. But he wasn't having it. He wasn't having it because I think he was like just getting started, But now he's now he's much better with it. So I was mad with him at one point. I kept telling him he need to build me a house, he need to build me a house, he need to build me a house. And it's like it never happened. But then I kind of like waited for a while. So hopefully I get one this time.
Wait, you're not the one that's buying a house here soon?
From where? Where you buying it from?
I'm buying it from Andy. The one he got from the city lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's gonna
The
build it
lot
for
that
me.
I got from the city. I'm gonna build a house on it.
Yeah. The house that he got from the city, he's gonna build a house he's gonna build a house now. He's gonna build a house for me. So finally.
How many kids you got, Miss Shay?
2. They're 27 and 24.
What did they say about Andy?
Oh, well, my daughter in there, you can ask, when she see him, she be like, hey, and he'll sit there and talk. She be like, my daughter will be like, hey, and then he'll be like, I gotta go. Because that already means she want money. She wants something from me. He out of there. He'll give you his money. That ain't gonna happen. But other than that, they bother him a lot. Cause we all know how he is when you ask for money. You ask for money, he gone. He be like, he already know what you want. He be like, see you later, gotta go. So hey, I just like I don't ask for anything, just get me the house. But if I really need something, he'll do it. And like my little sister Aubrey, he have helped her out like over the years, like a lot. He's helped her out a lot. So if you really, I think really need something, but you have to really like need it for him to give it to you. But I can't complain about it. I'm getting my house finally, so
I'm excited.
I always throw in his face that, such and such buying their sister's houses. So I say all the time, never got anywhere with it.
You say you never got anywhere with
Never got anywhere with it. Never. Oh well, like. But now I'll finally get one, so I'm just waiting. So that's why I gotta keep this credit score up to par. So when I do, because I was gonna buy a house like about a year and a half ago, and but it just didn't go well with the appraisal and stuff. But I was approved for like $350 back then, so but it didn't appraise well. So I know I can get one from him, so that's not no problem. But other than that, he was the troubled, quiet child. He's under me, so I know everything about him.
He's a middle child, right?
No, It's to me. It's Tamika, me, Andy, then Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was I'm helping your sister too, and I
I
wanted her
know.
to help.
Yeah. And
I had to
Aubrey,
get on her though
I know. And
because
Aubrey told me like, well, I told Gigi that I wanted to keep my Nordstrom card, and look what she sent me in the text. You was like straightforward. Look, you want me to do this or not? She sent me the text.
well, what she was trying to do, she was trying to hold on to a
I
card.
know.
I think it had like lates on there, right, Miss Shay?
Yeah, the
So
Nordstrom.
it had lates on there. So I basically asked her, I'm like, I'm trying to, my whole goal is to get your score up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not emotionally
I
attached to
know.
any cards. You need to let me do that. Either you let me do that, or you don't, but let me know so I don't waste my time and my money doing it. Like,
Right. I seen it.
basically make
Yeah.
a decision,
But
right?
she said that. Shay, look what she sent me. And I said, Cole, just because we call her Coco. I said, just follow her lead. I left it alone. But yeah, she told me. But yeah, she and I seen what you did with Mika. Mika, oh my gosh.
I know.
I'm like, I'm right behind you.
Is she?
I'm right
Because as
behind
soon
her.
as
Trust me.
she texted me and she said, I think she was at an 800 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then not too long after that, you text me. So, and I called her. I'm like, Shay just called me. She said, I know. I just sent her a picture of my my credit score.
Because you know what? I told Andy, I told my brother, I was like, oh, I got to get this center set because I want to get these cards. And he was like, and what you going to do with them? I was like, hey, I don't know. I'm going to go buy this. But he was like, no. He was like, once you get them, just come to me and I can show you how to make more off it. I'm like,
Who said
okay.
that? Andy said that?
Yeah. So I got to get them first. But I'm almost there because I have nothing going on. So I think when I get off the phone and you send me that thing, I'm going to add the other ones. Because I would have been did that. I don't remember. That's the only thing that's really holding me, But other than that, I'm ready.
Yeah, I think once you add them, Miss Shay, you're going to, and you drop the balances to under 10%, you'll be pushing 8. You'll be pushing 800.
Yeah, it's coming. Probably another week or two.
I'm excited.
When I see you, I'm going to kill you. And Gigi, listen, I don't care if he tell you to add me. Do not add. Listen to him. I'm like, no, don't say me in the please. But like, let me just look. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go on because if I don't go on, I might not get my house.
No mistake. But listen, like the way this is like, I didn't understand this before, but when you come on here, like we didn't prep you for anything. Like you speaking genuinely about Andy, and it's like people have been scammed so much, and it's good to bring people on to just basically talk about them or Andy, about themselves or Andy.
Oh yeah.
Because they can see that it's real, it's not fake.
Yeah. And if Andy didn't know you, I probably wouldn't have had went because I'm very cautious because my I don't been got like 2 or 3 times. My credit don't been 2 or 3, so I probably would have never did if Andy didn't know you. Because I'm so scared because they don't use my identity like 2 or 3 times already. So I would have been like, nope, I can't. I don't know. Even though if it wasn't a scam, I would have thought it was because of what been happening to me. But by Andy knowing you, I'm like, okay, let me just go. And Andy had actually been told me to do it, but I never did.
So what made you do it this time? What made you start on your credit?
Well, I had started on my credit like a year and a half ago when I had got approved for my first house. So I kind of like just kept it going because I was going to buy a house, like I said, a year and a half ago, but the appraisal didn't go good. So I just like kind of left it alone. But when he got this one, he was like, okay. I'm like, okay, so I got to get it together, keep it together. So when it's time to deal.
She's seen that 800 credit score. Tell you the truth.
Right.
800.
I'm just trying to get her to.
Right.
She just basically wanted that 8. So she, okay, well, what I got to do, Gigi? I need that.
I definitely do.
That was the motivation. 800 was the motivation.
She texted me like not even 5 minutes after Tamika was texting me. I called Tamika. I'm like, your sister just texted me. She said, I know. I sent her the screenshot of my credit score.
Oh, she's sitting there to me. I'm like, no. I'm like, how you? I'm like, you know what? Let me text Gigi. Let me call Gigi because I got to see. But I'm getting there. I'm just like I said. I think the only thing holding me back is the adding the things because everything else is like y'all been doing like a fabulous job. Y'all got all the inquiries off. Y'all got a charge off, and that's kind of like it. I didn't have like too much of anything else.
How
Oh,
long you been doing it?
oh, not long. I think you know what? I think this is my third thing of sending the inquiry. I mean, sending the disputes in. The
So
first
like,
one that y'all did, like majority of the inquiries came up on the first round.
yeah.
Yep. Then the second round, I think one or two more came up, and the charge off came off. Now I think this is my third round. Only thing I got they trying to get off left is the addresses, old addresses. So I think I have like two of those, but everything else is gone. So I
Yeah.
was like,
So
oh,
when we work on the reports, we try to remove any of that like the old stuff, because let's say that something pops up, right? Let's say that, I don't know, they add a collection to your account or something.
okay.
The bureaus are so lazy, ma'am, that the majority of the time, if they see that the address is linked, that the address on the account is linked to an address on your report, they'll just say it's verified, it's accurate. So they won't even like try to see if the account is legit or not.
Oh, okay.
So we
Right.
go ahead and we remove all the addresses, any names that are not current, everything. So we
Oh,
try to get
okay.
to a clean report.
Right. But it's you guys have cleaned it up like really well. I guess I just need to add those positives because I got to get that 800.
Do the add the
I
and
am.
do left.
I
Add the
am.
positive forecast and then bring the utilization to under 10%.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to bring that down on one of them because the other one is there. The capital one is that should be under 10. Just the Navy under the Navy is under 30, but you want under
It's under
10, right?
What's the limit on that Navy card?
I think like 8,000.
8,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing with the the low limit accounts. Like, it's a $8,000 card, and now you can only put $800 on there. It's like, what do you
Right.
do with $800? Like,
I know. I
Right.
know. I know.
but so when you have those low limits, Shay, I think I told you when I first talked to you, you can rack up the limit to the card, so you can run it up to $8,000, right? But right before the statement date, you have to drop it down to
Right.
$800. So 2 days after that, like even the day after the statement date, you can go ahead and rack up the card again.
Okay.
So essentially, all you got to do is just hustle and pay it down for 2 days, and then you can
Today.
rack it up again
Yeah.
2 days later.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
it has to be up under 10% first, though, right?
No, well, you will right before the statement date, you have to drop it down to 10%. So
Okay.
you have to have the balance to $800. So now let's say that you need the money, or you need money, you can go run the card up again, like the day after the statement date.
But I don't want eight. I don't want 8,000. I want the more. I want the higher
I
Christmas.
know. But what I'm telling you, like what I'm explaining for you to do is you're basically hiding the utilization from the
Oh,
bureaus.
okay. Yeah.
So you might have, like this is how I buy houses, ma'am. When I'm using my personal credit, like I'll
Right.
have $75,000 on my credit cards.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pull my report, it only has like $6,000. But that's because I hide the utilization
Right.
from
Right.
from the bureaus. So what I'm telling you to do is essentially the same thing. Like you might have to hustle for like 2 days and pay down the card, but then let's say that you need the money again, you run the balance up again
Right.
the day after the statement date.
Right. That
So
makes sense.
they're going to report that low utilization to the bureaus, and that's how your score is going to jump.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But as soon as we get off the phone, can you help me get off the live so you can send me the things, the texts, so I can add these positive. Oh, so listen, it's gonna walk me through how many to add, right?
How many what? No, it's on the PDF file.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already
Okay.
know when people talking about all these accounts are removed, but my score's not moving. Oh, I know it's not moving because you didn't add the positive accounts.
Right. Yeah, that's true. But other than that, yeah, he's Andy has been, oh my God, he's a turnaround child.
Mm-hmm.
He did a 360.
Well, I went on his, there was one time where I couldn't sleep. So the majority of the nights I can't sleep, so I stay up late. And this one time I couldn't sleep. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I went through Andy's profile and I started scrolling. This guy, and no, I admire him because at no point, like, just from the stuff that I saw there, he didn't give up. Like, he tries one thing, and if that thing doesn't work, it's like
Yeah,
he
yep,
pivots. He tries different.
yep,
And then
yep.
if that doesn't work, then he pivots and he tries something different,
Yeah,
and that's why he's so successful.
yeah, he
It's
did. He
not just
did.
like,
Andy have did oh, I forgot. He did work at a dietary job too.
a what?
A dietary, like in the kitchen. He had like a
Okay.
little kitchen job too.
When
He
I
worked at
first
like
got out of prison,
a
I worked
nurse. Was it a nursing
before I
home,
started
Andy?
working for myself. Huh?
Was it a nursing home you worked
The
at?
fountain. That was the
The
fountain.
fountain. Yeah, it's a nursing home in the kitchen. He did that too.
I did that when I first came home out of prison.
Yep.
Left like a year until I quit.
Yep.
Then started doing the clothing
Then
CDs.
the clothes. Yep. He did the CDs, the clothing, the painting. His own shop. He did. Yeah. He did all that.
Hmm.
He did. He definitely did a 360 because he used to. Whoo, that boy there. He
What do you go to prison for?
Selling drugs.
selling drugs.
I've been selling drugs when I was 13.
Yeah. I think he had his first car like 13 or 14.
13, I had a
13,
box
his
shop.
first car. Yep. Yeah.
I ain't even old enough to drive, but got a car right.
But got a car. And they used to always
Yeah.
get him and his friend used to always get my auntie car. They used to pay her. They used to pay her to hold her car all the time. My auntie Sonia. They used to always have her car. Andy was a mess. Oh, that boy there. But he did a 360 though.
Yeah.
He did a complete 3. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. Yeah, but that boy was a mess. I know the whole life history. Woo.
Miss Keisha. No, it's good.
Yeah.
He's trying to change lives now.
Yeah,
And
he's totally different, totally.
And like a lot of the people that I get, Michelle, they have the same mentality you do when they're dealing with us. Like, I've been scammed. I dropped this amount of money and I didn't get this education, or I didn't get what I paid for.
Right.
And now they're hesitant to jump into it.
Yeah. Because I definitely was. I'm telling you, if he didn't know you and you was on right now, I'd be like, nope, I'm not doing it. They don't got me too many times. So it makes it bad for other people who's not scamming. You know what I'm saying? Because been scammed a couple of times, so it makes it bad for other people who's trying to do something that's not really scammers, but you think that they are because you've been done it a couple of times. So, but I'm glad that he got to. He know you. Know you because he had been told me about you. I just never did it. Never did it, but I'm doing it now. So hey, that's all that matters.
I'm excited for you, Mel.
Get my house.
And then you get the high limit credit cards.
Huh?
I said, and then you get the high limit credit cards.
Yeah. Oh, but can I get them first?
The cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You gonna get them? Oh wait, what are you planning on using them for?
That's what he told. That's what he asked me. I was like, I don't know. That's what he was like. Well, you get them, I can, show you how to get, get more stuff. Cause you know me, he know me. I was gonna get them and whoo.
Go to bag.
Oh no. But listen, one day I told him, I was like, oh Andy, I was like, I talked to Gigi, I'm gonna get me some cards. And he looking at me like, girl, I already got cards. Like I was telling him like I was gonna be more up above him. He looked like, okay. I'm like, I'm gonna get some cards, and boy, he like, okay. I'm like, well, hey, I'm excited, but
yeah,
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do something positive with him though, cause I don't want to screw him up, but I'm gonna do something positive with him,
You can. I mean, depending. I think you have your own cleaning business, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can expand. You can expand. I don't know if like you just work for yourself. I mean, if you have employees under you.
No, just me and my fiance.
I'm surprised she didn't do her commercial on here
What
What commercial?
commercial?
that you did on my video that time. I'm quite shaved. I'm
Oh
his
yeah.
sister. If you need your house clean,
Yes.
if you
Oh,
need your house
listen.
decorated,
Listen, y'all,
let me
what I'm
know.
doing. Listen. If you guys follow Andy, I know you guys follow Andy and Gigi, but if you guys see the houses that Andy be showing, that he just like that's just getting done, I'm the decorator. That be me decorating. That be me doing the cleaning, me decorating. So if you need a decorator, hit me up. Hit my
That's
brother up. He hit me up.
awesome.
I don't really be on Instagram and Facebook like that. I don't have a Facebook, but that be me the one doing the decorating in those houses that Andy be showing. I decorated both of them. And I'm
They're
gonna do his
beautiful.
too. You seen them,
That's
Gigi?
awesome. I see them. I told Andy, I'm like, because I'm so simple. I don't have anything on my walls but a TV that I hardly watch.
Oh well, Andy don't watch TV
That's
either
all I
though.
got.
But yeah, I'm the one that decorated them. So y'all need a decorator, hit me up. That's
It's
me.
beautiful. They're beautiful.
I know,
That's
man. I
awesome.
know. You know what? And when he get his going, I'm gonna do his too.
Awesome.
His Airbnb. Yep. So, but that's me. That's doing the decorating. So hit me up. And I don't want to hold you guys. Gigi, don't listen to Andy again. Bring me on his live. I'm gonna kill him when I see him. He know. I can't believe he did me like this. But I swear to God, I'm like, no, let me go on. Cause I need my house. He'll threaten me. He'll say, you ain't gonna get the house if you don't go on. I'm going on every time y'all click me on, bring me on. I need the house. I need the house. I need the house. But anyways, make sure you send me the texts so I can add my positive to my thing. And Andy, I'll see you later, probably at Mama house one day. All right, thank you. See y'all later. Bye, Gigi.
Bye, Shay. We'll
Okay.
talk to
I
you
don't know how to
soon.
hang up, Lord Jesus. Let me see.
I'm gonna do it, man. All right, Andy. We've been online for like 2 hours, dude.
I know it's dark.
I
Got lights
know.
on in the car.
Y'all have any questions before we jump off? Strictly Hustling said, I wonder if Andy's kids knows everything their dad went through and overcame.
Yeah, I tell them everything. I don't lie to them about nothing. I tell them I went to prison, what I did. I don't hide nothing from my kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
There's
they don't really get it. Like they just look at it like, okay, you're just bad. Like they don't really get the gist of it. Like they don't understand. It's that new millennium thing.
mm-hmm.
They'll never get it.
Oh, I know that. Oh, it's the same thing with my son, my teenager. Same thing. Um, Somebody was asking about the LLC challenge. If you jump on my profile, I don't know where the comments at. Jump on my profile and then you'll see it on there. It's or you can just text Elevate to 404-458-0893. And the LLC challenge is on the 15th of August. You do not need good credit to start a business, guys. If you want to jump into real estate, then you're able to use the LLC credit and your personal credit to get money. Essentially, you're doing what Andy's doing, not using your own money. And Andy, so Andy, if you join Andy's bootcamp, Andy pays for your credit repair. So there's like really, literally no reason why you shouldn't hop on this.
Right.
What's better, a line of credit loan or an equity loan? It depends on what you want to do. Because you're tapping into your house with an equity loan. A line of credit is just with the bank. All right, you got anything else, Andy?
I ain't got nothing else. Basically, just all about everybody just need to. My main focus, the main thing I had to do to realize that to get things going for me was just change my mindset and the people I would hang around, the negative people that made me believe I couldn't do what I'm doing, like the people that doubt it, that cause they never seen it done, they never seen nobody looking like us that's doing it, so they made it seem like it wasn't capable of doing. So the main thing I had to do to get from around them people is just I used to be by myself all the time. When you see me, I'm always by myself. That's how I roll. But like I know I ain't gonna let myself down. You know, other people let you down, but yourself, like you all you got. I know I ain't had nothing to lose. I done been to the bottom, so I already know I gotta go hard. So that's why I do what I do. It like, and you know I ain't got no fear. It's like I don't been, some places to where, we had to, like I was telling you, like we had to sleep with your shoes on. You gotta keep stuff by you just in case something happens, something pop off. You gotta be ready all the time. So I came up living like that. So I stay alert. So it's like me getting out here trying to make something happen. It was easy. It's like I done been through worse than that. I can get out here if I lose something, I can easily get it back. And now when you lose, it's hard to get it back. So out here, it made out here seem like peachy. Like I could easily find a way to make money out here. That's legit. Cause I know too much stuff now. I done been through a lot. I done seen everything. So, and then when I got into the real estate and I seen them checks, that was like a whole nother level for me. And I did that. And I just know, like, I got to do this. Like, this is what I'm gonna do. I got to keep doing it because the checks only get bigger and bigger. So basically, you had to just figure that out, get my mind right, and just stay focused and stay grinding, knowing that it worked. And it got me to where I'm at. And it's like, if I did it, why you can't do it? Like, I done been through way more worse things than a lot of other people, and I don't made it to here. And it's all about, how you think, your mindset, and the choices you make. So if you make the right choices and you think the right way, you think only positive thoughts, not no negative thoughts. If you think about doing this, you can make it happen. But if you think that it's gonna be a negative thing, you think about all the things that can happen, you'll never make it, you'll never do it. So it's all about you are what you think. So, if you want to come to the boot camp, learn how to do it, I leave it open for you. Like, I don't beg you to come, because I'm going to do it with or without you. So the people that want to do it and want to learn how to do it, you come over here and do it. I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you everything. I don't hide that from you. And then the people that need the step by step, because they're scared of doing it by themselves, I offer that for you too. Just to give you that little push that you need. Some people need that push. So if you want one of those, you can hit me up in the similar bio, or you can hit me in the DMs. I answer my DMs. It's all on you, depending on what you want to do. And if you're trying to get your business credit right, then Gigi help you do that for way cheaper than what it really should be. It's only $99 to learn how to set up an LLC. When that same LLC can make you hundreds of thousands of dollars. So if you don't know these numbers, if you ain't looking at these numbers that you're getting, that you're making off of what you're getting, it's like, if you don't understand the ratio of these numbers, it's like way ridiculous. Like, people charge 10%. When you get funded from somebody, people charge you 10% of how much money they get you. If somebody get you $150,000, they charge you $15,000 to get you that. Gigi's showing you how to do all that for less than $100. But like, if you don't see that value, it's like I don't know what to tell you.
And that's another thing, Andy. It's like, yeah, we're getting paid for the stuff that we do, but we don't need the money. Like, you're making over $100,000 flip or fixing these houses. We are making money from teaching you guys, but we don't need it. We don't need it. Like, we're still making money doing real estate, doing whatever else we're doing it for. So the reason we're doing it is to show you guys. So the main goal is not to make money from you guys, is to teach you guys, because Andy is making money with or without you.
Right. I got 3 properties I got I don't owe no money on. And I'm about done with them. So if I could get 250, I could refi them and get 250 out of each one. That's almost $1 million. And that's with no tax. So me doing these classes is just something to do. Like, I don't really have to do this. I'm just doing it, trying to help other people, show other people how to do it. People that come from where I come from. People that, been down and out. People that feel like, they ain't got too many choices. Like, people that can't get these loans. People that got, charges. People working on these jobs, tired of working. That's the type of trying to help. Like, I don't really have to do this. I just do it just to do it for y'all. That's like before this year, I wasn't even doing it. I was doing my thing, and I wasn't studying nobody else. I was still making my own moves. But then I had
Mhm.
people in some of the groups we go to, they telling me like, you ought to start showing other people how to do it. Teaching people how to do it.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm doing. I wasn't no talker. I didn't talk to people. I
Mhm.
didn't hang with people. I hung by myself. So me doing this, if you look at my profile, you'll see like recently within the last what 8, 9, 10 months, that's when I started doing videos. I wasn't even doing videos. You want to see me on no camera, you want to see me talking. That wasn't me. So me doing all these boot camps and doing all this, I never thought I could get up and talk in front of people. That's just something I never did. But now it's just to help y'all. Like, you can take advantage of it when you can, because it ain't no telling if it's gonna last forever. But what you learn at the boot camp, it lasts forever, and it's something you can pass down to your kids also. So it's on
Mhm.
you to make the choices that you choose. I know what choices I need to make to get where I want to be, and I'm gonna do it
Mhm.
regardless. Cause I don't been to the bottom. I don't seen the bottom. I don't seen the top. I don't seen everything. So I know what it takes
Mhm.
for me to get where I want to go. So
Yeah.
when you figure that out for you, then you'll start making your moves.
Mhm.
I'm done.
And that's something to teach your kids, at least like in our community, my community, your community, like the Latin Black community, they don't teach us about this stuff. Like my parents weren't born rich, so I had to learn how to we had to learn how to make money ourselves.
Right. We got to
And that.
unlearn what they taught us and relearn how to make our own money.
Mhm.
Everything they taught us was just how to work for it.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's something
Um.
you can finish
Yes, sir.
before I rudely interrupted you. Go
That's what I said. That's what I said.
ahead.
And Andy's not lying about not texting or not talking. I posted a picture of a conversation between Andy and I, the text messages, because I'll be running my mouth on text messages too. I'll ask him like 4 or 5 questions, and then he'll reply like with one word, right? And I have to decipher like what he's answering. He doesn't talk, guys. He doesn't talk. I have to get it out of him. He's doing it, so he's doing this because he cares about you guys. He doesn't know you personally, but he wants to share how to get out of the grind.
Right. How to make the best out of nothing.
Yeah. All right. I think we've been on the live for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to hit the X.
You look too comfortable over there. You're about
I'm
to
ready
fall
to go
asleep.
home. I'm ready to drive home.
All right. Somebody asked about the lives. We're gonna start saving the lives on our YouTube channels, and it's the same handles for our IG. So it's Andy Buy Houses on YouTube, right, Andy?
Right. So everybody on here need to go subscribe to both our channels right now. You're gonna get the longer videos. You get on the Instagram. We're just gonna put like videos, short videos, and small stuff. But you want the lives and all the longer videos, you could get that on the YouTube. So go and subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah, and mine. So Andy's is Andy Buy Houses without the S on buy, and then mine is Missy Notes on YouTube, and that's where they're gonna be at. All right, you guys have a great night. We're gonna see you guys again on Thursday, and we're both going to be at was it the Atlanta Fest or what is it? We're gonna be here in Atlanta on Friday,
Invest in.
Saturday. Yeah.
And that's another thing they need to start doing too. You got to start going places, meeting people, getting in the rooms. Like you being in your own city, you ain't gonna really get too much done because there ain't too many people around you doing what you trying to do. So you need to get
Mhm.
out your city, start going to places where people is gonna be that's making moves. Once you do that, you're gonna find people around you that's gonna help you get to the next level. And that's it. I ain't gonna keep talking. I'm done. X me out. But I'm about to keep going.
All right, I'm gonna talk to you later, Andy.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys on next Thursday at 7
All right.
Central Time or Eastern Time. Uh, Andy's hungry. All of us here is hungry. All right, I'm shutting it off.